I'm alive.
Really?
Number
Hey!
5 is alive. Hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode on D&D Play 20 or something like that. Hey, this is episode 12 of Istoria, Legacy of the High Seas. And we'll be playing this homebrew campaign in a world that's based upon a novel that I published a while back. Loosely based, of course. We are sponsored by the amazing Dungeon Boys.
Okay.
I'm jumping right into it here.
Yeah.
We are live, right? Because I don't want to repeat
I
all
don't
this.
know.
Yes, we are. It's good.
Yes, we're live.
Okay.
I
Hey.
don't watch this.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Have you heard about the Dungeon Boys? Let me tell you why you should check out this incredible group of people and their fantastic podcast. Just what is Dungeon Boys? It is a group of 7 friends telling an incredible science fiction story in the style of Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah! The game above all games. As they journey through the Adile star system, to visit planets, meet new people, and get into all sorts of trouble, you can listen to their shenanigans and adventures on your favorite podcast app. Just look up the Dungeon Boys. In the campaign,
continue.
In the campaign, which is called Stardust Echoes, you will meet Anthony, who plays Grayson, the half-elf warlock ranger, Arlen, who plays Valen, the winged tiefling warlock sorcerer. Man, this is a lot of syllables. Grant, who plays Torosh, the golden dragonborn barbarian. Lindsay, who plays Six, the famously known Babe Cat Tabaxi Rogue. Wow, I am tripping over these things. Dylan, who plays Temple, the Warforged Monk of Mercy. And Ellie, who plays Pants, the Kobold Artificer. I personally like Six. What's y'all's favorite one?
Pants.
Temple.
I don't listen.
Pants is cool too.
You're the worst, Saint.
Okay.
She's
All right.
honest.
Let me clarify.
It's why we like you, but you're the
Let
worst.
me clarify, and Justine is well aware of this. I have tried to listen. I can't get my brain to focus on something I can't see. It won't do it, okay? I cannot do podcasts. I really tried.
I respect that. I have some trouble too, but I have
straight out of
listened
Fox
to
and
it.
Socks. I won't hear it. I won't do it. I can't say it. I can't chew it.
Okay.
So,
I don't know what that means.
if you want to find out all about these amazing, enthralling characters, how they met, and all they've been doing in the Stardust Echoes galaxy, go and check out the Dungeon Boys on Spotify by scanning our QR code in our upper corner. And it'll take you right to it. Or you can search for them wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And be prepared to go on a bewitching journey led by the incredible Justine. Oh, their dungeon master, who happens to also run our Curse of Strahd campaign here on D&D Play 20. Go check them out. You won't regret it. That was horrible. I apologize to the Dungeon Boys for that mess of a mention there. Oh, they really are very good. Please go check them out. Am I still live?
Yes, I've considered taking you off, but no.
That was really bad.
It's okay, Peter. We're used to it.
Mario, what do you like about the Dungeon Boys?
I already said Temple's my favorite, but Pence is close. But I mean, they're all good. I like everyone except that Valen guy. He's the worst. I hope he watches this.
Yeah.
Then he can yell at me in the next Strahd game.
Don't talk that way about our Mal. Mal is the bestest boys.
But my
That's
favorite
true.
thing about Dungeon Boys is the way Justine rolls with some of the absolute craziness at times when they just come up with the most random things. She's like, "Let's do it." That's I like that sort of DMing.
He
Rule of
locks
cool.
it a lot. Yep. Hey, guess what happened last session? Last session, our group reached the northern city of Tukk, well, really a small town of Tukk, where Celine found, or Celine, they put that in fake boobies. Anyways.
Don't get salty, Peter.
Oh, saline. Yes, they do that.
Oh man, this is going swellingly. Um,
Like
uh,
like a snail with too much saline on it.
yeah, Celine found the doggy place and she was petting all the doggies and she found a nice puppy and was petting it. She wanted
I
to
pet that
take one on
dog.
the ship, but she couldn't take it. And then Ravati, he went in search of a contact in the town, anyone that was a part of the Thieves Guild, which he did find and got some important information about a ship that passed through not long before they did, about a week before they did. And the rest of everybody, Alira, Fizz, and Merla, got drunk. Actually, I think
No.
Alira went with Celine.
Yeah, Alira did not get drunk. Let's clarify that. She can handle her drinks. She is
And neither did
fine.
Fizz from memory.
I
Fizz
think
just thought
Fizz
Fizz
Yeah,
thought she
Fizz
did.
thought she was
she
drunk. Yeah.
thought she was drunk. She was not given alcohol.
Fizz does not know that.
Does not know that.
No. Fizz got wild woo!
Yeah.
There was some dancing on the table, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There was.
there was quite a bit, and we got a bunch of supplies as well, and good information from Ravati's.
Yep. And then you all set sail heading east toward the cave where the white dragon is supposed to be. And the next morning, as y'all woke up, poor Fizz had a hangover.
But Merla had the hangover.
Merla did,
Yeah.
but
Fizz might have been
Fizz,
like Bart Simpson after, whoa, that's good squishy.
I remember they had trouble getting Fizz out from under her covers.
Yes, I took
She got
Fizz.
tucked in too tight.
Yeah,
And I had to get her out, which is a horrible idea.
Swaddled.
I have no strength.
I took Fizz and made sure she was very well tucked in.
And then Merla and you couldn't get yourselves out.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And
I
so
think I did whip up a hangover cure for Merla too.
Yeah, yeah. And I made a deal with what's his name? What's the name of the ooze thing? I'm looking at
Tony
Nobody
Ooze.
knows.
Yeah.
You talking to me?
Yes. That
Almost
one.
never.
That annoying ooze. Tony Ooze. I made a deal that if he can get us to the White Dragon and talk our way through without us getting in trouble with the dragon, I will free him. But until then,
He's still trapped in a bottle.
still trapped in a bottle. And I fed him though for the information. Like, yeah, I'm nice.
An Uzi in a bottle, baby.
I started out running tech, and now I keep wanting to tab to go to the map and make sure everything's right. So let us begin. You have been sailing for approximately 6 days. You've encountered no harsh weather other than the coolness of the northern lands, the northern wastes. And on your 6th day, toward mid to late afternoon, The sun is setting behind you, and your shadows are stretching forward across the deck. And ahead of you is a very dense fog bank. You know you must be near, according to Tony Ooze, you must be near the cave location by this point.
I have a question. I was building my own gun, and according to my notes, I had 4 more days to do. If it's been 6, do you need me to do any rolls, or are you gonna say that yes, I've managed to do it?
You've managed to do it.
Okay. Then I would probably be teaching, if Celine would allow it, Celine to use it.
We had talked about it, yes.
She aims upward and shoots the deck.
No.
Maybe,
Sinking
I
the
don't
ship.
know.
Sinking the ship.
I would not be teaching you under. Probably at the top deck. That would be.
I mean, do you want me to roll something, Peter, for like how it's been going in general? I'm obviously not proficient, but just how it's going or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get my. Okay, go ahead and roll performance.
Ew, that doesn't seem like something I'm good at.
Wouldn't it be like some sort of dexterity check? Because it's the aim? Dexterity?
No, it would be performance at first, anyways.
9.
Not great.
Roll again. Keep rolling.
I think Celine understands how to build the gun a little better than how to shoot the gun.
Well, that's a possibility.
13.
Getting better.
Natural 20.
All right.
Ow.
It took 3 hours of training for you to get it.
Huzzah.
You can add a pistol then.
Sure.
And add proficiency to your character sheet for
with pistols?
firearms.
All firearms or just pistols?
Yeah. That's
what do you
I mean,
think,
I am proficient
Aaliyah?
with the cannons and stuff as well, but it's not a direct 1-for-1.
Just do firearms.
Okay. Yay!
Just give yourself the gunsmith feat. Why not?
Maybe.
Actually, Alira, if you don't have the gunsmith feat, you can add it because you just made a gun.
I do.
Okay.
I do have
Can
it.
I add a feat? I'm sure I've done something to earn something.
You have a chef feat yet?
Is smelling her feet.
Is there a cock block feat?
There should be. Can I make up? Can I make up a
no. No.
I tried to help you.
I'm going to start homebrewing it.
The perfect cock block.
I'll get right on that.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Add 1 to your charisma. You get advantage on persuasion checks to stop sexual interactions between party members. Done. There you go. Can I make that beat?
No.
Oh.
I support this decision of getting that feat. It's gonna be useful to me.
Plus 3 for distraction tactics. I think that works.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So if it's
what
been
did
7
I get
days,
into?
I suppose I finished some of my
6 days.
6 days. Some of my health potions. That I was working on with Merla.
Huh?
Merla and I had been working on some health potions, so we would have finished
2 and 4. 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't they show like the thumb is number 1 or something when they're counting? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over in Europe?
No.
I'm American.
They used to when I was there.
Well, maybe some places. I just count like
They
that.
also had dinosaurs.
That's what I did.
Wow.
Dinosaurs.
It was right there. Leave me alone. I'm tired.
Dinosaur. Rawr.
Oh, terrible. I take psychic damage personally.
So
You don't like
There is-
George Pig? How rude.
I don't know who that is.
welcome back, Jose.
Stop listing people. I don't know them.
Thank you.
Next year, say you don't know Bluey, and then I'm just going to have to lead the
I
stream.
do know that one. I have seen that show.
Who?
Louis.
Get out of it, Peter. The
I
best
honestly
TV show
do
in
not know
in the
that
world.
show.
Yeah, we expected it. It's okay.
Oh,
It's not from
Peter,
your
it's time for you to
time.
get caught up with Bluey because you
I
are
think you'd
granddaddy
like
now.
Bluey.
Yeah.
I heard of Blue's Clues.
No, you're a granddad,
This is
Peter, in the next year.
better.
You're going to need to know Bluey within the next year or so because you're a
Yeah.
granddad.
Your
That's just a fact.
granddad,
Less
yeah.
than that,
you can
my
put
friend,
your
less than
grandchild
that.
watching.
Oh, speaking of which, my baby boy grandson is now crawling
Woo!
everywhere. That's huge.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
his
no, I
future wife,
suspect-
who was born a month before him, isn't even crawling yet.
I don't think
But
he's
he's
that huge. He's
crawling.
probably only 1 foot tall.
Oh, he's more than a foot.
Look, that's tall for some people, okay?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Bridget.
That's true. My cousin, when she was born, until she was like 6 months old, you could bathe her in like a bathroom sink. She was tiny.
I think he's more than 2 feet.
And now she was the number 1 draft pick in the WNBA.
Oh, she is still only like 152.
What is that?
I don't.
That's
know.
5 feet.
Oh,
It's
5
5 feet nothing, basically.
Oh, that's short.
Yeah, she is tiny next to me. It's funny to walk around with her.
I love that I have to translate everything into American for you, Sam.
Thanks. I don't feel like Googling it. Just tell me.
Yeah, me neither. You do it.
Ravati, do you remember anything from last session?
Yes.
What'd you learn
Ravati-
at the Thieves Guild?
Ravati was getting information from the guild, and then in that set of information, we found out that part of the crew for Calico Jack had been in town recently, that we should be able to catch up to them to some extent, and we were making plans about that portion of it.
Awesome. Did anybody mark down what color the ship was that came through?
I
Wasn't
didn't
it
write down
purple?
anything.
Oh no, that's the name, right? It was the. Sorry.
I don't remember you mentioning anything about color, but okay,
Or the
Sorry.
name?
I misread it. It's the perfect plunder, and I read purple plunder. My bad.
Perfect plunder. Thank you. I needed that. I was trying to figure out today what I named that
It was
thing.
the perfect plunder, but I read purple. Yeah. Sorry about that. No idea the
Okay,
color.
let me.
Was it also purple?
Yeah, let's make
No.
it a thing.
I can't. I already have the thing on a map.
We're chasing the Black Pearl. Sorry, Saint, you don't know what that reference is. I apologize.
I'm glad
We-
my Book of Confusion translated so quickly.
You don't. Wait. You don't know what?
She doesn't know anything. She doesn't watch or listen to
I
or
have
do
3
things.
interests, and I repeat them all the time. I
Okay,
don't know
question.
other
You've
things.
never seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
I have actually seen Pirates.
Okay,
of the
so
Caribbean.
Black Pearl is the ship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good on you, Peter.
All right. Cool. Now I know the ship name. Thank you for that.
that might be intellectual property you can't use.
No,
Not the Black
perfect
Pearl.
plunder one.
The perfect plunder.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Alrighty then. Glad I didn't mention color then. See, Merla usually takes the notes, but she's not here. Hint, hint, hint. Maybe she's listening in.
Yeah, that sucks.
She'll
I'm
come
still not going to
shortly.
take notes.
Where is Tony Ooze right at this moment?
Wait,
In the
what?
bottle?
Yeah, he's in the bottle.
Okay. As you guys are sailing east about 2 hours ahead, you see a very dense fog bank stretching across the tranquil sea ahead of you.
Does it look like a natural fog or something weird?
It's natural. That's a tough one. It's not magical fog, but it could be a natural effect of magic, of something magical.
Okay.
That was a tough one. It's not directly magical.
Okay. But we can't tell if it's from a spell or something.
Right.
I will use my detect magic
it's not
when
from
we're
a
close
spell.
enough. I will go to the prow of the ship, and if we're close enough, I will use my detect magic. Keep it up. Try to see what I can gather.
And Mario, it probably won't get through the moderator after stream.
It's unusual for things I say to get through the moderator at all.
Apparently, it wasn't a word moderator. Not idea.
Aw, not on the screen. Someone texted to me.
So what would y'all like to do? As the sun is setting at your backs, the fog is rising ahead of you. The sky beyond the fog is growing gradually darker, but night's about 2 hours away, 3 hours away.
So Rabadi's gonna stay on the crow's nest and examine and see if he can see anything that could help with the navigation and the crew.
You can see in certain parts of the fog, you can see island land masses here and there ahead of you, but as far as any way to help navigate, I mean, you might be able to, once you're closer to those land masses, spot them more easily. Excuse me. But yeah.
So Rabadi sends a message to Lyra. Captain, I got an idea. I got fog coming. I can use it as a cover and do air scouting, and at the same time help guide the ship from hitting any land masses or getting damaged by rocks or something of the sort. Lyra.
Sorry, what? I was really distracted right now. Brain dead completely. Repeat that. I'm so sorry.
So Rabadi sends a message. You hear, with the fog incoming, I think I can use it as a cover and do some scouting. Also help avoid rocks and things that could damage the ship and potentially sink in this fog.
If you can see it, go in a straight line and keep telling us what you get. If you can see through it.
Okay.
Question, Peter. Did I get anything from my detect magic?
You were going to wait till you're closer.
Oh, so right? We're not in it yet.
No, you're not in it yet. On the map, it says about 70 miles. You're really, let's see.
We're far. Okay. Ravati.
About 35 miles.
Yeah. Don't go. Stay with us until we're within a mile of it.
Sounds like a plan.
Sorry. Were we told what color the dragon was?
White.
White.
Which is what breath weapon?
Cold.
Cold.
Okay.
Well, not that we
If
know
it's
that.
not a
Right?
homebrewed white dragon.
Yeah, it could be a homebrew, but usually
Well, I mean,
white is cold, though I don't know if we would know that. Because technically we thought all dragons are dead, right?
well, what's his face would know though, right? He's been
Ooze.
there.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we could probably have asked Tony Ooze that, right?
I mean, there's no dragons in our world, but we still know which ones do which breath weapons. I think it's reasonable to assume that our characters would know what dragons did what back in the day.
Yeah, there are legends about the dragons.
So would it be reasonable to assume that white means cold? Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wonder if this is more like a frost than a fog then?
Possible. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm really sick of all this cold weather. I'd like to head south soon.
Once we're done with whatever this cave has,
I don't mind it.
I'm not a big fan. If my gears and my leg get frozen, I'm in trouble.
Ooh, thank you for the suggestion.
Don't even.
Hang on, do we even know about your leg? Did you just say that out loud?
Some of us know about it.
So
Yeah, but I think
who
some of
knows
us
about
don't.
it?
I do.
I think only I thought I told Fizz, Merla, and Celine. And I think Ravati now knows also that I have a mechanical leg. You guys just don't know where I got it from, how I got it.
I do.
You do, Celine does, but not
I didn't think Fizz knew anything about it, but maybe
I don't think Fizz and Merlin know. I think Ravati and Celine do. But Ravati doesn't know what it's from.
Okay, so you said that.
Right.
So you said that out loud. Let's just assume we don't know.
Yeah.
What do you mean about your? What do you mean about your leg?
She just lifts a little bit of the pants up, and you see just all of the gears of the prosthetic leg.
What? What the? How have I not known about this? That I don't understand. How does that work?
I got really good walking with it. That's why.
But do you feel things?
On that leg now.
Huh. Wow. Who made it for you?
My boss. Well, the latest one.
Huh.
Not Calico.
Does he know about it?
Nope. And I'd rather keep it that way.
I'm not going to be chatting to him tomorrow, so I think you're okay.
Good. You've been doing good, you know, Fizz. Good work.
Thanks. I'm trying to learn how things on the ship work. It's a bit confusing, but it's fun.
Who's rolling initiative?
Wait, what?
Not I.
Sure, Pete. We're having this nice RP moment. You should just chime in with who's rolling initiative.
Oh, I got like 200 initiative rolls.
What?
I don't have anything.
Roleplay. I just cleared my chat.
Oh.
Wow.
Captain, sort of a follow-up question. Do these work in the cold? Is there any... Can they freeze or anything? Yeah.
No, they should be fine.
Okay. Do they work underwater? Will they rust or something?
I believe... yeah, you can probably get in trouble with rust over time. I wouldn't suggest in the water, but they will shoot. It will work. I would say use this one in the water if we ever need to. If I am not using it. And hers is Alira's is a bit different, right? The weapon's a little bit different.
Very well.
If I'm not using it, feel free to take it from my holster. If I ever have to go underwater, which I'd rather not gonna lie.
If you do go flying in the fog, if it feels colder than normal fog, I would like to know if you don't mind.
I could try to burn the fog away.
Pravati nods.
Does fire burn fog? Is that a thing?
You said if it's extra cold. I mean,
No,
if
I
it's
mean
too
like
cold,
actually, can it do that?
I actually don't know. I feel like maybe it can. No, wouldn't it make
I
fog
don't
because
think
it
it does
adds smoke?
anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
doesn't seem to
'cause
make
I was
sense.
just curious.
fog. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I'm not sure about fire. Do you have anything with wind?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Unless I've like gust or something, I should check that. We don't play it often enough.
Two things. Alira, I sent you a message in Zoom. And secondly, this fog is like 175 miles thick. Okay.
What? That's like 6 gusts? That's probably fine. He can do that.
How does that equate? What does that equate to in Australian distance?
A billion? I don't know. What was it was like 300 feet for a meter or something? So
Don't
like
worry.
a billion? I don't know. Half a football field of Australia or whatever.
Hey, for any kids watching, if you need a maths tutor, then you know who to go to.
Literally anybody else.
So
Unless you really need it in football field lengths, in which case I might be your guy. Apparently that's the only way I know how to do measurements.
I mean, I think as fuck is my favorite unit of measurement.
Solid.
Yeah,
Valid.
yeah. My
I
favorite
like that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's universal.
Peter's just like, oh god, they swore.
You're
Blasphemy.
15 miles from the fog.
Oh no, we're getting closer.
That's good. Our ship's working.
Peter,
Is it completely like solid fog that we can't see through, or is it just kind of there like a layer?
You can see through part of the closer parts of it, but the further deeper parts you can't.
yeah,
Okay.
but it's not like completely opaque. We would be able to see so far in front.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check something. Do I have?
Maybe a football field.
Now she's on board. Okay.
No, I gotcha. All right, I'm in. Let's go. I understand now.
Would we
No.
have any of those like spy glasses things?
Anybody got a navigation skill?
I do, yeah.
Okay, those with a navigation skill would have one.
Yeah, I've got one if you want.
I would assume that's something that's part of the kit.
Yeah, I do have navigation tools. Yeah, cool.
Spy glasses are quite expensive from memory.
Yeah, I think a
Yeah,
spy
they
glass
are.
is like 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, crazy.
Which is, not gonna lie, feels a bit stupid.
Yeah, it feels like a kind of a commonish thing that many
they're
people would have.
1,000 gold.
Yeah.
It's like more than a +1 sword. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. And they're supposedly not magical, so...
Well, the one in the navigation kit is made of plastic.
Oh, so it'll last forever. That's great.
Sounds right.
That's right. So yeah, what if we try to use it? What do we see around us? Is there? I'm more concerned of what could be approaching within the fog. Can we see anything like that?
Roll me with advantage. Roll me, I guess, investigation
Would it be perception? No. Cool.
or perception. Yeah.
Perception. Thank you. Not. Oh, with advantage. Aye. Okay, not so bad. 18.
You can see deep within the fog blocks. It's like the fog is being pushed a little bit and shifting around, like something is moving through it, but it's too thick to make out what it is.
And is it like contained within a certain area? Could we potentially like navigate around it instead of through it?
Are you looking at the map right now?
Yeah.
It's in this deep area here.
Right. So we can't. It's too wide for us to see like an end to it to try to go around it.
Right. I mean, you could go south of it and stuff, but you might be getting close to the cave as well. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alira is gonna like gather you guys up and be like, guys, what do you reckon we dock where we can still see and make the rest of the journey on land? Where there's less, in theory, danger of trouble with the fog.
I think it would make for quite a difficult escape if we needed to run from the people here.
And are we just as likely to get ambushed on the land as we are in the sea? The fog would be on the land too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, though in the land you don't drown, and if we leave the ship far enough away, they might not destroy it, and we won't be stranded. Those are my concerns.
Captain, I can scout ahead.
Sorry, what?
I can scout ahead.
Yeah, okay, let's get closer to the fog. Let's see what you can see, Ravati. Celine, if you want to take it to the skies with him, but be careful. Take this, actually. I will give you my weapon because we're not Peter. You said we were going still a while, right? We're not immediately on top of the fog. We still had a few miles.
You're about 15 miles from it.
Okay.
If you hold down Alt and move the party icon, you can show me where you want them to.
Right. Would that be enough for like an hour in between? Or we're going.
Yeah, they could definitely do an hour.
Right. I will give either. If Celine, are you going with Ravati?
If you wish.
Actually, what I should say is where I pinged is 81 miles.
Right.
So.
Okay.
I mean, you could swing south and then go east more and avoid some of the fog, but you'd be heading right for that area.
I will switch guns with you. I'll take the pistol, Celine. I will give you my weapon of warning. I will tell you both to like stay close and keep within range of each other, and ask you to attune to my weapon of my pistol of warning. And I'll tell you that it will glow. It will let you know if you're in trouble, if there's trouble up ahead.
Oh, Sting. How cute.
What is the range for that?
I'll let you know. Pistol of warning. 30 feet.
Okay.
No, wait. In addition, you'll have advantage on initiative, and yeah, companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised.
I
Can you not attune to it?
cannot.
You can't?
I cannot.
Okay.
You already have three items?
Damn.
Counting your new pistol? Or
I don't have to attune to the pistol.
Okay.
It's just a regular pistol.
Yeah, the pistol I made is a regular one, yeah. Ravati, would you be able to?
I should be able to.
Okay. I'll give it to you then to take it. And
Okay.
I'm worried you guys going into this fog with low visibility. So she gives you that.
And we're still gonna remain within a mile so that we can maintain
The communication.
the communication.
So move the party icon where you want it, Alir.
Yeah, I would say right at the entrance of the fog, we would kind of slow down and let Ravati and Celine scout ahead, a mile ahead of the ship, and letting us know if there's any things they need to dodge, any things they need to take care of.
Yes.
As you
Okay.
wish.
And Ravati
Fizz,
is also
stick with me. I want you with me at the helm.
Okay. Are you gonna let me steer the ship?
I will definitely be instructing you to.
Ooh, I've never done that yet.
Yeah. I will keep a hand on the helm, but I will let Fizz kind of do the rest, and I'll tell Fizz what they need to do.
It's like when you give a baby one of those like steering wheels in the car, and they're like, "I'm doing it." That's Fizz right now.
Yeah, I'm Maggie Simpson. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
so Ravati is gonna stealth going to stealth mode.
Damn, even Celine don't see you no more.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I can nat 20
don't.
perception.
Yeah.
I
can
don't,
nat 20
but...
perception, I still wouldn't.
Nope, with a nat 20, I still wouldn't. I guess I'll make a stealth check, I guess, after that.
I'll try.
So Ravati unfurls his wings and lifts above the deck and awaits
Guidance.
Celine.
God. I don't know who's waiting. I can't see him.
Just move. Keep following forward.
I got a 21.
Was that in that 20 as well?
God, no.
Okay, so
I have such a good stealth. Absolutely not a nat 20.
Oh my God. You know how I said even with a nat 20 on perception, I still wouldn't see him? I just got a nat 20 on perception, which is 26. So I still don't see him.
You just miss him. You see me. You see me looking around for him because I don't see him.
That is easily the biggest wasted nat 20 I've ever had in my life.
So, Celine, you hear in your head, follow up. Wait, we're going eastward, right?
Yep.
Give me a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
east. According to what we were told on the map, where do we expect the cave entrance to be, more or less, Peter?
Question.
Because
Yeah,
the Ooze told us where it was.
Yeah, but do we have a map in that sort of detail that's going to show us that?
Well, we would have asked it to point more or less on the map, right?
Did that pop up?
Yes, we got a map.
Ah, yeah, there you go. Right, it's further inland. So, yeah, I'm definitely not venturing that far into the fog. Then I'm probably gonna try to dock around this side.
Yeah,
Okay.
I bet you are going to try and dock. What?
Around where?
God, that don't even make sense.
What does that mean?
It doesn't have to make sense.
I have questions and potentially also concerns.
Careful, Raza's listening. He'll beat you up.
If Raza wants
That
to
feels
come
doubtful.
all the way to my town to beat me up, it'd be worth
to
it.
see that because I don't see it happening.
I don't see.
Yeah, that
That's not
line
far.
is where I'm the way the ship is going. Because if it's like somewhere inside here, I'm going to not venture that far into the fog. So we'd be going
That's
a
the
mile.
direction Ravati is heading.
Yeah, I would tell you guys to go in a mile, but in that direction.
Okay,
keep
so
an eye for
going
sure.
northeast.
So yeah, it'd be by northeast. Yeah.
So as they fly northeast. Celine, your wings are on your ankles, right?
That's me. She has wings, actually.
No, I'm a full elf. They're on my back.
Okay.
I'm the half elf. Mine
Okay.
are on the
That would be Alira.
Both of your wings are flapping through the fog as you fly northeast. Soon as you enter the fog, the temperature drops dramatically. And you feel an icy mist wash over your body. The deeper you go, the colder it gets. And you are proceeding.
Yeah, I will follow where Ravati says in my head.
How high are y'all flying?
Off the water?
Yeah.
About the height of just a little bit higher than the height of the crow's nest.
Okay, so that would be what, 40 feet?
Yeah, I think so.
There?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
40, yeah.
40.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
That was wow.
Look.
40 feet.
I'm tired and I have an accent sometimes, okay?
It's okay, I like accents.
I never have an accent. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't hear
not
it.
at all. So, as you are flying northeast, you can vaguely make out the sound of the ship behind you passing through the waves. You can hear chunks of ice striking against the hull, but they're small chunks. They're not doing any damage. And other than that, it's like the air is hollow sounding. It's like you're in a very big auditorium where your voice is hollow, no echo, but if you say anything, it would be like your voice just goes out and never returns to you. It's
Good thing we're keeping the telepathic communication.
Would it be really funny if someone cast thunder waves?
Stop, Fizz. No.
Checking my spells. No, I don't have that one.
Merla pops her head up from below deck and says, "Oh, too cold here. I'm going to cook." And goes back below deck.
Fair enough.
She's been there. What was it? The netty?
Yeah. What is it up? Oh, wait. I don't know if that's a real thing.
Right about when you are
a hot toddy
on the map, Ravati and Celine feel a cold wind blow over them. And then suddenly below you, you can see land, a massive snow-covered land with the water is butting up against it. The land rises about 5 feet above sea level, and you can see chunks of ice washing against the shore. Whoever's messaging me, I can't answer.
Ravati messages Alira. The captain, land the hope.
Oh, it's the Vecna chat, Peter. You can ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Ravati? What do you see?
I did message Peter separately though.
Never mind. It's his fault.
It's up to you, Maria. I only read the first sentence though.
It's not urgent.
What's up, Ravati? What do you see?
We're seeing ice. Lots of it.
Is it dangerous
to
sail through?
No, I think so far looks okay.
The land below you is solid land though, with snow on it.
Are we seeing any boats?
No.
Not even shipwrecks or anything on the.
Nope.
And you said we had seen something moving in the fog
Yeah, but that was further east.
than where we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could suggest we've beaten them here. If here is where we're going.
So I just don't understand. Are you saying there's land already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Earlier than what our map says.
Well, we're seeing ice. That's what we're seeing.
It's a dragon turtle.
Are you looking at the map, Alira?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. It's just
Let me just be.
My
Go
doubt is
ahead.
whether they, when they're a mile ahead, are they seeing land where we expect it, and therefore we need to like throw out anchor and make the rest to land, or if somehow it feels like the ice extends the land beyond what our map says, beyond what we're
So
expecting.
let me clarify what they're seeing. The land that has started is sort of like a glacier that has broken off, and so it rises up above sea level. And there's a sheer surface there, broken ice and stuff. You could technically pull the ship alongside that and then disembark, and then Leo could pull it out, to safety.
Yeah, but
So any
but you say
collapsing
it's
ice
broken
doesn't
out,
fall on it.
so it's not connected to the mainland.
It is connected.
Oh, it is. Okay. It's like a little peninsula then.
Yeah.
Right. I understand. Sure, we'll do that. I'll get Fizz to try to get closer, and then after a little bit, I'll just pass it on to.
Captain, I don't know if you can hear me. There's land. It's cold. I don't see a ship. I didn't hear him send the message, so I just see.
Yes, you hear him. So, Face, you hear me. Not Face, I mean, Celine, you hear me when I said that.
I thought it was one way. I didn't think it was conference.
Well, Peter has allowed us to keep it all together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forget things.
Conference.
I do it anyways. I still don't understand how this works.
You can't talk to me, but I think you can talk to Ravati, right?
That was the original.
Yeah.
Peter has allowed for the communication to be always.
Yeah. I just keep thinking I can speak directly to the captain.
To the captain, yeah. Right. If there's no trouble so far, we'll go from here and scout around whilst we get everyone ready to leave to go.
It is noticeably colder. I would watch out for that.
Yep. Got it. Alira is going to round up the crew, what's left of it. Make sure everyone is wearing their cold clothing that we bought. Merla and Fizz and Alira, more like especially because we're going to go off. I will tell Leo that if Leo and what's the other girl's name? Henrietta. If they spot trouble, do they have a way to communicate with us, Pete?
No, not really.
Right.
And I assume you're going to have them pull back out of the fog. Or use some of the fog for cover.
I'm wondering if because of the
they should sit
fog,
on
it
the
doesn't
edge.
also hide them, and that might be a good thing.
I think they should sit on the edge of the fog.
Yeah, I think they should sit at the edge, and if they see trouble, just hide in the fog.
Okay.
Wait for us.
Ravati keeps maintaining that distance, no more than a mile on scouting and making sure that if it needs to circle around to have a better view of what's so that he can provide better scouting.
Sorry, I'm looking for something. Keep chatting.
Captain, I think you should take the wheel just to get us closer to this ice. It's a little scary.
It's okay. You got this. When it's time to pass it on to Leo, I'll tell you. You're fine so far. Just do this, and I'll be like helping you.
Okay, I'll just hold it steady then. But if you need something suddenly, please just kick me off. I don't want to be the one causing us to crash.
I wouldn't put that weight on you. We're fine so far. I'll be like,
okay. Fizz is feeling like 7 foot tall while she does this, but also terrified she's gonna screw it up.
Yeah. She's that's the thing. Like, I want you to get more comfortable without the pressure of actually being able to crash it, because I'm right there.
Mm. All of a sudden, I'm taking evasive maneuvers to get around an attack.
Jesus. Dun, dun.
We're just gonna take this nice and slow on the highway during traffic. It'll be fine.
Yeah. For your first lesson.
For your first lesson, yeah.
Yeah, stay in the fast lane and go nice and slow.
Cause a crash. It's fine. Everything's fine. Lyra would then be like, Fizz, I just need to go get something. Get Merla. Make sure you've got all your warm clothes. We'll take you from here, like when we're closer. I'll get Leo and I'll go get the bottle with Tony Ooze, because if he says he knows the dragon, I'm taking that Ooze with us.
Okay. Do you want Fizz to roll anything? A bravery check, a cowardice check, while Alira's not there, Pete?
I didn't leave you to man the ship by yourself.
Yeah, but she feels like that.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
Go ahead, roll charisma.
Okay, well, my dice just gave me a 2. So,
Okay.
charisma. My charisma is -1. So, in the theme of yesterday's Humblewood game, that is yet another dirty one for me.
Oh, buddy.
I did 2 of them yesterday.
Very cool.
It's not a critical fail.
I'll be sure to freak you out.
This is unflappable.
All right, so y'all reach the landmass, navigate alongside it. The hull kind of jerks a little bit as it butts up against the side of it, and you're able to disembark.
What happened with Fizz's wand?
His wand?
The wand.
The wand. They
she
just
rolled.
rolled the wand.
Fizz is going to find out later.
Ah, okay.
It's like I'm still waiting on the results of a Nat 1 in Strahd.
So yeah, what do Ravati and Celine scout? Did they see anything a mile into?
That's a good question. Are you two waiting for them as they reach shore, or are you scouting around?
She told us to scout, right?
Yep.
No, I'm scouting. Still can't see Ravati, but I assume Ravati's also scouting.
Okay, roll me I think it was a 1d8.
Oh. I was getting ready to roll perception. D8.
Both of us?
Both of us, Peter?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I got a 1.
I got a 3.
Okay. Y'all are apparently scouting different directions here. And you kind of split up a little bit. Celine, you see a herd of double-horned elk.
Just roaming.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Rivati, you see a herd of mammoths treading westward.
Okay.
And there are 10 mammoths in the herd. And as far as the elk, there are 19 elk in the herd you see, Celine. Including babies.
Interesting. I'm not seeing much here, Ravati, just some elk. A good number of them, but nothing very interesting, I think. What about you?
So Ravadi's like, okay, Captain, I see some mammoth. I mean, they could make for extra fur coats and a good assortment of meat for a while.
You're mean.
I'm on survival mode, okay?
All right, good to know if we need more food before leaving. No trouble? Starting to seem too easy.
As she asks that through the connection, I need both of you to roll a 1d20.
Just a straight D20?
Yep.
Okay.
I will remind you, Peter, that Ravati can't be surprised.
I got a 3.
I got an 18.
Oh, thank heavens.
And you still
Celine,
cannot surprise me, thanks to a little score.
as you're flying through the fog, a white owl narrowly misses colliding with you. And in a flutter of wings, it narrowly lifts up above you, but one of its talons scrapes your forehead in the near miss.
Hello.
Woo!
That's me or him or
Celine.
Me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess I look out a little bit more for flying things now. Just in case.
That's about it. That's all y'all see within 100 feet of the ship, of the group.
Okay. So, Captain, let me know when you're on land.
All right. I will, I will make sure Fizz and Marla are ready.
Okay. Anybody got Merla's sheet up?
I can pull it up in a second if you like.
Okay. Don't forget, she's got that monkey thing.
Parker? Parker?
Parker.
You mean
Yeah.
her son? Yes,
You gotta
I am
say
aware of my
Parker.
stepchild. Thank
Yeah.
How could you not say Parker?
you. I try.
No, I'm in Peta.
Oh.
Parker.
He called it a thing. I am so offended.
And I thought Australians are the ones who don't say the
Parker,
word
I don't even know her.
Oh.
Oh, God. I thought I did bad jokes.
Well,
Okay.
they don't have to be, incorrect. You can both do bad jokes.
Yeah. They're not mutually
Okay, Parker.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Parker in Roll20 does have all players assigned to it now. So
Fair.
Okay. And I've got Merla up if you needed something specific.
okay.
I will, yeah.
Well, that was better, Peter. That sounded more like her.
That was closer, yeah.
Oh, that was an accident.
All right, now just do that again and you're fine.
I will, yeah, I will get Fizz and Merla to come with me, climb down onto the glacier bit, and call Ravati and Celine back to us.
All right. Well, Ravadi's going back. Appears beside Alira since he was stealthing.
Mm.
Usually go captain and hands over the gun
Yeah. Glad it
and
wasn't
goes on
needed.
stealth again.
I saw an owl.
You alright?
It wasn't scary, it was just there.
Alright.
That's the whole report. That's it.
Yeah. I look confused.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fizz did
It
a
was
good
white.
job bringing us in.
It was easy. No
So you
problems.
hear-
I definitely wasn't scared at all.
You hear Ravadi's voice kind of like there but not there, so you cannot really pinpoint where he is. And he goes like, "Oh wait, great job, Fizz."
You let Fizz steer the
Thanks.
ship?
Under my supervision.
As the ship is pulling away, you hear a huge splash.
Is it the owl? I'm really interested in this owl now. Is it the owl?
As you turn and look, you can see the silhouettes of 3 whales breaching the surface and diving under again.
Hello?
But that's just Peter fat shaming 3 of the crew.
It's just Leo 3 times.
I guarantee I weigh more than anybody in the stream right now.
No, you don't. I probably
As
do.
far as the crew, Leo weighs more.
I probably
For sure.
weigh
The
more
turtle,
than you do.
yeah. The turtle's gotta weigh more, right?
Yeah, the total in characters, yes. Out of the players, I could easily bet that I weigh more than everyone else here.
Look at Jose. He's easily the heaviest.
I will not even
He
make
just
a comment
keeps
to
going and going.
Alira can't see Ravati because they're still stealthing, right? So Alira just raises the bottle with Tony Ooze and says, Ravati, if you want to take this on and see where... Threaten it, do what you must to get information on where this cave is supposed to be. And I just, like, hold the ball expecting somebody in the air to take it.
It's foggy here, I can't see anything.
So Ravadi grabs the bottle and you hear him again like this. You hear him on your head. Hey, Alira, it's like, I really don't want to deal with this guy, but sure, I'll do it, Captain.
It supposedly knows where it is, so...
So he starts shaking the bottle. Hey.
Flash, flash.
Hey, are you awake there? You frozen yet?
The eyes are all scattered in the ooze now.
You frozen there yet?
That's the best you're going to get while he's in the bottle.
What?
All right, I'm gonna have to disconnect Celine from this conversation so that I can connect Tony.
Smart.
Suddenly, Celine feels lonesome.
Celine is with us.
Ravati, I don't understand what this thing is saying.
But it is fading in the distance.
Hey, Fizz.
Wait.
Yeah.
How long can you keep your fire chicken out? What's his name?
For Echo, I think is it 3 hours? I think from memory.
It's half your proficiency rounded down.
Oh God, it's only an hour then.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Because it uses a use of your wild shape, so I think it's the same rules, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong though.
No, I'm pretty sure it's right. Do you want me to summon him now?
Let's wait till if visibility gets any worse. Actually, if you can only keep it for an hour.
Okay.
Do you have any other ways
So
to do light?
I could do a torch. I could hold a torch.
Magical, I
Or,
mean.
or I could just make some fire in my hands.
Oh, cool. Can you keep it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can produce flame. You can just basically concentrate on it, can't you?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
you can.
think.
You can keep it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just need light, I can cast light on something if you want.
Yeah, just Celine. Yeah, if you don't mind doing that
Nope, it's
for.
Merla. I just don't do accents. I don't have light.
Oh,
Merla
it's
does.
Marla.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Here's some light. Boop.
Merla. Yeah, just do it on. I don't know. What do we
I,
have?
whatever you like.
A rock, a ball of snow.
I
Your
could
body
if you
has a
wanted.
bottle.
Do
Yeah,
it on
no,
the
we don't
ooze.
want it on the bottle. That's for sure.
Speaking of which, Ravati, as you look at the neck of the bottle, you could see ooze shaped in the form of an arrow pointing up at the cork.
Connection. We can
uh,
speak to it.
I can speak to him now. No, I'm not getting you out. So
Let me get out of here.
I will not get you out. And unless you want me to drop you in the water, the frozen water, how about you guide us to what we're supposed to be finding? So
It's a
what am I
little
looking
hard to
for?
do that when I'm in here.
What am I looking for?
You're looking for a cave enshrouded in misty fog.
Yeah, you're being so specific. I guess I'll need to take you back to the captain for her special treatments to you. Hey, Captain, you ready for a short delivery?
What does he need to get reminded of its place again?
I think so. It's being a little bit smarty pants.
Okay. We got to go about 85 miles that way. And he points northeast.
85 miles.
Okay, so he's pointing northeast.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess we're going back into the boat and getting some tents and some stuff because if this is that far out, will be more than a day's journey. Celine, you mind give me a hand?
With what? Sorry, what are we
Getting
doing?
tents and food and provisions because I wouldn't have the boat wouldn't have gone away yet. By the way, Peter, until we at least knew where
Okay.
we were going. Because that will be probably more than a day's journey. We'll need to stop at some point.
Do we have a bag or something?
Do we have a?
Do we have a bag of holding?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we do.
No.
I can help you carry one acorn. I'm very weak.
That's
I
fine.
can only help you so much.
So,
Celine goes, yes, of course, whatever you need. But
as the group is getting survival gear from the ship, transporting it to land,
I will carry it. That's fine.
we will go to a short break
Oh, okay.
Okay.
because one of our players needs to reboot.
Oh, fair enough. See everyone in 5
So,
minutes?
between 5 and 10.
10.
between
Right.
Not
five
sure
and
how
a
long.
billion, five in a football field.
Rawr,
Fuck load.
Brandon.
Bye.
Why are you roaring?
Uh,
No, I'm asking Brand.
We're out. No worries. Saying keeps breaking me. I look at her and I know what she's thinking at some points. It just cracks me up.
Look, we've been playing together for a while, alright? I'm not a complicated man. There's so many thoughts I have at the time.
I love it though. Like we look at each other sometimes. We know what we're thinking. And it's funny.
Oh, they can still hear the Zoom. How dare, Brandon?
No.
Where did we leave off? Oh, hi.
Hi.
Welcome back. Have you tuned in to the Dungeon Boys? Make sure you do. We can put the link in our chat, I think.
Yeah, I think it's sponsor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah. Dungeon Boys is our sponsor. They're terrific. Okay.
Oh,
Hey, don't laugh at me, Jose.
okay.
I'm laughing with you.
I'm
okay. That's all
laughing
right.
at you.
Ah. So where did we leave off? Oh, unloading supplies from the ship.
Helping, yes.
Yes. Ow.
I'm helping.
Fizz is helping you.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that
will
was, no,
carry
that was
it, it's
Ralph
fine.
Wiggum I was quoting, but that's okay.
Who?
Oh, you never fail to disappoint me.
That is my goal of Tuesday sessions, alright? Just disappoint Mario at least one time.
Peter, I feel like to get like 2 tents for everybody, because there's always going to have to be one person on watch, 2 people sleeping in each tent. I would be like,
oh, I thought you were talking fractions. Get it? 2 tenths?
Oh, 2 tenths.
That's my pun for the night.
that hurt me more.
No, honestly, that was better than usual. I say well
That
done.
actually wasn't bad. I didn't hate that
Okay,
one.
for someone who loves math, that hurt me more than
Yes,
the others.
and I judge you for that, so this is what you deserve.
I will like tie it to like my backpack, so like it's kind of like, you know, make it like a big rucksack to carry it with me.
Fizz, you carrying anything?
I'm only little, but I'll carry anything any people ask me to carry.
I'll split
What's
the
your
food
strength?
between...
8.
Oh god.
That's good enough to carry a tent and a
Now, I
rucksack.
will take the tents. I'll give them the food. I'll let them carry the food between Merla and Fizz.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
carry
only
any,
little.
like, straggler things.
You know, had you bought a dog sled and some dogs at Tukk,
I didn't know they were for sale.
I was just gonna take one, but I didn't want to get
nobody even bothered to ask.
Nope,
That
wasn't
dog.
risking it.
Well, I didn't realize we were gonna be having to walk. I thought we were gonna be sailing, and that's it.
Yeah, and I thought it was like, oh, it's a cave right by this, like, right by shore. Not like 85 miles inland.
It's part of the under ice.
Great. Awesome. This is gonna be a long fucking week. Let's go.
Okay, so you all set out? Rivati, have you rejoined the party?
Yes, well, I've been scouting and I keep scouting actively
I would
and
say
helping whenever I can, but no one knows how, because I'm still got the ooze.
Yeah. I would just say, Ravati, just keep within, like, not too far from us, though.
Well, I can't go too far, so
Yeah.
he remains flying within the perimeter. So instead of just on a straight line now with him, expanding the perimeter as the party moves, then that way he can keep an idea,
Right.
hopefully avoiding surprise attacks.
Every so often, I think I'm sending Ravati a message updating him on the patrol on the ground. It's not reaching him.
I make
It's fine.
sure everyone has those kind of, like, racket things that you walk on the snow with on your feet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're called. I'm
Snowshoes.
country. I don't think I've ever seen snow that was more like more than this high, deep.
More
Okay,
than
so
what? Yeah, I hate that. How dare. I'm sending you all my snow next Christmas.
Look, I
You can
grew up
send it
in
here.
I grew up in a place where it snowed once for 6 seconds and everyone made a party. Because it was snowing. Like, I don't have it here. Well, in the UK a little bit more.
I have been angered. Let's move on.
so the snow, your feet are sinking about 8 inches down into the
That's
snow. It's
why I said I
difficult
put the
terrain.
little racket thing so that we don't sink.
Yeah.
Snowshoes.
Whatever they call
Yeah,
it.
we're all walking with tennis rackets.
Yeah, tennis rackets on the snow. Weight
Okay,
distribution.
so now the guide I have says 3 miles a day, but I don't think we want to have you traveling 26 days.
No, there's no way 3 miles a
So
day.
I'm going to say 15 miles per day.
Sure, isn't that a slow walk?
That's 5 days.
Yeah.
We are getting a workout in, you guys. Walking in the snow sucks.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I've
I'm
heard.
fine.
Yeah, I feel like on day like 3, Celine realizes she could also be flying.
She'd be like, fuck this.
Just starts like hovering a little off the
I'll
ground.
meet you there.
In between.
And then we
yeah,
then we
like-
just pull out skis, and the two flying people are just pulling us along.
We're the sled
They're
dogs.
you
dude,
guys are the
that's
sled dogs.
genius.
It is,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, I
That is
think given my strength, you'd pull me to the ground immediately. It would not go well.
Two of our characters are really small. I don't think we would at all.
That's true.
Like one person just pulls the two small people, and one person pulls the one not small person.
Well, you
and
don't have
we're
any
f-
skis, but someone must
Oh,
have a
my-
shield that you
Oh.
can sit in and
Sled.
pull
Oh,
the
but just
shield
like in
on.
Willow, that's awesome.
That's a good point. Question. Is it all flat? Is there mountains? What is the terrain?
There
like?
are mountains a lot at first. In the first day, it's mostly slightly hilly area. The further you go, the more mountainous it'll get. So in day 1, it's not too bad. Day 2, it gets a
Slope?
tiny bit
We're
rougher.
We're slaying down it.
Day 3, it'll start sloping upward a little bit.
Eesh. And we're still like is Tony you still guiding us?
He's supposed to.
I'm asking.
Could we
Key.
turn in? Could we get him to shape himself into a really big sled,
Hey,
like just flat as a pancake, and we just sit on him, and then we all get pulled along?
hey, Captain, does Fist still has that fire on? I think Tony could use a little bit more convincing again.
All right. Tell him
I
that
don't
if he
like-
doesn't behave, we'll feed him to what's the name again? I'm terrible with names. The fire chicken.
Woko.
Oh.
I'm not comfortable with torturing things to get what we want. Could you not include me in that? I don't like that at all.
Giving it all I've got, Captain. I can't give it anymore.
Okay, that one I understood.
Yeah, but the accent, I'm still not sure what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's an attempt at Scottish.
Yeah, I
No.
think
Scotty,
so.
yeah.
Wow.
No, that.
But
I'm
I only
offended
know
by
that because the character is Scottish that he's referencing.
I was offended by that one.
See, I know some things.
Bronrel was offended by that, Peter. I hope you're happy.
Always. Who's Brunro?
No, I don't know that one.
I look at Fizz, I'm like, I haven't actually heard it. They're just empty threats. But he believes it.
I mean, okay, I guess.
Would you
Like, if
rather
you
try
wanna
to
torture
convince him your way?
I don't know. I'm not very good at convincing people. Yeah. I'll leave that up to you. You're better at it than me.
Ravati is
You
the
could let him out of the
best at it.
bottle and let Fizz try. You never know.
When he got
Maybe
out
he'll
of the
grant us 3
bottle, he
wishes.
tried to make chaos.
How?
He snuck into people's rooms.
He was cold.
Lol.
Captain, I'm gonna dip him quickly in the ice water and see if that helps him
Do you know
convince
what?
himself.
Actually, we could let him out. If he disappears,
sure about that?
he's already told us the place. If he gets lost in the ice, that's his own fault.
Okay.
Unless you
Your
don't
call.
think it's a good idea.
Can I try to sink him first in the
Sure.
water?
You choose.
Then he'll be frozen solid and can't get out of the bottle.
So it's like he starts shaking the bottle again. It's like, hey, last chance. Or we're gonna do a flyby by the water, by the frozen water.
I don't understand what you're trying to do here. I'm telling you the direction.
Okay.
You're torturing me for no reason.
Captain, you hearing this?
Please help.
Should we believe him? Please can't hear.
Fizz is just la
above
la
the
la la
table.
la.
Peter, this
He's
is
like, I don't
the
want a
telepathic
hand in
messaging.
this. Sorry, Peter. I missed what you said though.
What I said?
As Tony used, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said that he's helping as best he can. He's telling him which direction. I mean, what's he want from him?
What does the cave look like? Is there any landmarks nearby? Any way to identify that we're getting to the right place? What are we expecting to see inside? If he's met the dragon, what is it like inside? Is it a maze? Is it like what's the deal? Peter's like, I don't have that figured out.
No, I have it figured out. It's just I
Does
don't
he know,
remember.
and is he willing to tell?
He's willing. I'm looking for the dragon so I can get its name. Oh, he says Gravetail is a fun white dragon, a big one too. And sorry, I'm starting to sound like Fizz here. He's cold, so his voice is changing. So, he lives in a cave that's halfway up a mountain of ice. I believe it's the tallest mountain within 100 miles. And the cave, I think it once had a stream going through it because the floor is frozen ice. And if you look real close and hold light up to the icy floor, you can see things swimming deep beneath.
All
But
right. Any
Gravetail is
landmark
fine.
other than it just being the tallest mountain around?
There's a lot of hills, a lot of snow. The cave is pretty clear. It'll be facing southward, the mouth of the cave.
Right. Okay.
Sort of.
Sure.
South.
He's earned. With that information, he's earned a little respite. You can
Oh,
let him
thank
out for
God,
a
I
bit.
can switch now.
All right. So
How are we supposed to see a mountain if we
Ravani
can't
hands
see
the
more
bottle
than?
back to Olivia and reconnects with Celine and flies away.
How can we find a mountain if we can't even see in front of us?
Is it blizzard
Ravade,
condition?
apparently we are looking for a mountain.
In a molehill?
In a fog bank.
Yeah, but is it?
Oh,
You said
Celine,
it wasn't
you were trying to
completely
say
opaque,
something,
right? We
Celine?
could see so far.
You could see 176 feet.
That's so specific.
How many football fields is that?
Half of
I
one.
A little more than that, but yeah.
Hey, I am the football field measurer, okay? Doesn't have to be accurate. It's close enough.
Is that enough for us to like see mountains?
It is
like,
a little more than half, though.
The mountains
I
in
don't.
front of us.
I think you would see dark silhouettes in the fog as you got closer, but it is getting dark. It's starting to get dark because it was easing toward twilight when you got off the boat.
Right.
So after a few hours, it is definitely starting to get dark.
Yeah, we're definitely not traveling like this in the dark. Does anyone ever been in this kind of environment? Do we know what we're looking for to make camp?
I mean, I've been in the cold, but not really the mountains. I don't know that I can help you here.
Fizz?
I live in a jungle.
Yeah, no. Ravadi?
I mean, I can only try.
Merla has traveled to mountains. Above table, I would assume she has traveled to mountain areas because she did do a lot of traveling as a doctor. Does she know anything about where might be a good place? You're trying to find a good place to camp, right?
Yeah.
Can she make a check or something to see if she knows of any things to look out for in a mountain sort of area?
Sure.
Survival?
She can do a perception, and just so you know, the wind is starting to kick up a little bit. It's not snowing, but it is blowing the snow drifts.
Yeah.
So can Ravani
Snowing and
run
blowing.
A survival check on this?
Sure,
Merla's got a 19.
Nice.
that's show off.
Go Marla.
Okay,
I match the 19 with a survival.
Woo!
between Merla and Rivati, Merla calls up to look for, well, telepathically, I guess, to look for something that will give shelter from the wind, maybe a steep hill area or someplace where you can pile snow to block the wind so it isn't blowing against the tents and that sort of thing. And you do indeed, from up high, you see a couple of hills as the region is starting to develop hills going up and down. You do see an area where you could probably set up camp between two hills, small hills.
All right.
There's no wood for a fire, though, just so you know.
Yeah.
There's fizz for a fire, though.
There is Fizz for a fire.
So y'all approach and you set up camp. My
Yeah.
job's done. Start talking.
Okay.
All right. So
I
Ravani's
started
gonna help
setting
set
up.
camp.
Yeah. What? There is no wood for the fire, but I would have. We bought
Oil casks,
and stuff like that, right? I thought so, right? Okay.
torches. So technically, the torches are wood.
Yeah. When we were buying supplies and everything, we bought stuff for the cold. Did we buy anything? I don't remember. Did we buy any like warmings, like anything magical warming stuff? No,
No,
I didn't think so.
but the winter clothing will help you survive in the cold, so you won't take damage from it.
I will make sure the tents are pretty close to each other so that the heat is kind of like contained in one area.
Okay. And who will be doing watch on this fine winter's evening?
I'll do the first watch.
All right,
Fizz will go second then.
I'll go second. Well, depends. When is Celine going?
I was gonna go third, but
Alright, I'll go third. I'll pull Merlin Fizz. Sounds about right.
sure.
Alira's like
Sure.
Merlin Fizz, Ravati first, and Merlin Fizz, and Celine, and me, I guess.
Okay,
I mean, if it
Rivati.
does.
Yes.
Well, first off, do y'all want to converse before you go to bed, or
Did
anything
Tony
y'all want to
Ooze
talk about?
disappear when we freed him from the
No,
bottle?
he's sticking with the group. He's shivering.
Alright.
He doesn't have winter clothes.
He's a fucking Ooze. Okay, fine. I'll tell him, look, you can always go back in the bottle.
That's okay. That's okay.
Is everybody wondering why they're coming to the dragon? Supposedly, as
Fizz
well.
doesn't think about that stuff. Fizz just follows.
Celine has stated she doesn't think this is a good idea, but she will follow orders. Why doesn't really matter.
Do or do not. There is no why. Yes, I just ruined that quote.
Oh
That's
boy. Okay.
What about that noisy, talkative compass thing? The one that wouldn't stop talking. Has anybody managed to get any information out of it?
Well, I told Merla she couldn't keep it in our room. So I don't know where it is right now.
I thought Merla kept it with her.
Not in our room.
I don't think anyone managed to really get something that makes
Couldn't
actual
hear
sense.
it. Yeah.
I've refused to touch it. I don't trust that thing. Too loud, scary noises. No, thank you.
And you didn't know the sea creatures, they gave us that information as well about this black stone thing, right?
Uh,
You didn't recognize them. Or did you?
They had never been
thought-
seen before.
Yeah. They weren't like beasts that I could talk to. They were like people, which is not my specialty. So, I don't know. I don't know what those were.
Right, I'm gonna be very honest with you all. I have no idea what we're doing. I'm going to see where this leads. If there's any hint of unwanted trouble or us being in on over our heads, we're leaving.
Is there such a thing as wanted trouble?
Yes.
Yes.
If we manage to set up enough, for instance, to ambush at least part of the crew of either Calico or Sister, yes. The weaker
But
they
are
are, the better.
Are we about to have to fight a dragon? Are
Hopefully
they
not.
definitely real?
I didn't think they were still alive. But if this thing, she like gestures at the Ooze, is right and it is still alive and it knows it, as long as it's true, and maybe we can get it to help destroy Calico.
Because if a dragon decides to attack us, I'm probably just gonna run away straight
That's
away.
what I said. Yeah.
But I
don't
mean,
blame you at all.
I'm not gonna stay to help. I'm just gonna run.
That is what we are all going to do if there is trouble with
Okay.
the dragon.
Oh, good. Okay, I think that's smart.
Are you playing too?
Why does Alira look like Peter in Zoom?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's really
That's a good question.
it's really distracting.
It is a good looking face, though.
Oh, I mean, it's certainly a face. I can agree on that.
So Rivati.
It's sorry.
Oh,
It's
she's
because
back.
when I do tech, I need to be logged in as him.
Yes, Ravali's here.
Well, she came back. I figured she was in the middle of talking, so I didn't want to.
No.
Rivati, if everybody is going to bed, I will need you to roll a perception check.
All right, perception. There we go. 10. That's
Okay. Everybody else is asleep, right?
Trancing, but essentially yes.
Okay, about halfway through your watch, Rivati, you hear crunching snow not far from the tents. And as you peek out of the tent, you look northeast and you see a creature, a large creature with like a horn on the snout. And it looks like let me just pull this up. It looks like a rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Suddenly, yeah, that thing.
A thicker corn.
Yeah. um, but it's got white fur all over its body, and it's looking at you, and it's kind of pawing at the snow like it's getting ready to charge directly at you. And then the wind kicks up. The tents start flapping a little bit, the material of the tents, and you hear and then all of a sudden that snowy rhinoceros, if I said it right, just there's like an explosion of snow right there as something swoops down from the sky. Massive wings, white wings, and jerks it up and flies away with it. Disappears to the northeast.
We should go.
You're
We
asleep.
should. Oh, sorry, that was at night time.
So
My bad.
Ravadi goes and makes sure that the fire is out to start with. And how far are we into the rest, Peter?
You're about 2 hours into it.
Great. Ravadi tries to quietly go towards Alira, taps her briefly on her shoulder.
What? Yeah. What's up? What's wrong?
And sends a message straight and say, no voice, no sound. Captain, I think we are very close to what we're looking for. I just saw something big, and something even bigger took it away.
This is in your mind. She's like, you mean that you think you saw the...
I don't know what it was, but I know it was bigger.
Okay.
So lights are out. We'll need to make sure that we are able to have everyone else ready to jump out at a moment. So I'm gonna keep the watch. I'm gonna finish my watch so that everyone else can rest in the meantime, so that they're all ready in case we need to take action.
All right. Keep an eye out.
And Ravadi heads back outside. I'm gonna, just for the sake of being Ravadi, I'm gonna stealth out. 24 to stealth. Yeah.
Sheesh.
He's offended every time.
And Ravadi goes back in stealth and keeps the watch. But prepares one dagger in the offhand and leaves the other hand empty.
Sorry, I am looking for something for good old Fizz.
It takes a little while for Allura to go back to sleep. I think she eventually does if it's silent. She'll keep an ear out for a bit. If it's silent, she'll probably try to get some more rest.
The rest of your watch passes without incident, Rabani.
All right, so let's call the next one on the watch.
Which was that me or was that Alira in the end?
Fizz and Merla.
Fizz and Merla.
No, that's you and Merla.
Okay.
So before they go on to watch, it's like he tells them, do not turn on any fire on directly to their mine. No fires. Very quiet. There is something outside hunting. We don't want to attract it over to us.
So, okay. I'm not gonna make a sound.
So Ravadi goes to do his trance.
Anything you want to accomplish during your watch with Merla?
Yes, Mario, roleplay with yourself.
Yeah, I'm not really planning on role playing to myself. So no, we're just gonna sit there and have, general chat and maybe super quiet. Actually, no, Fizz won't be saying a word. There'll be no chat.
Yeah, I don't think Merla would be saying much of anything either. I think Parker is probably left inside the tent, not out during watch, because he cannot be trusted.
That's fair.
He's sound asleep.
Good.
So I need Merla and Fizz to roll perception.
Does Parker get to roll?
Parker's inside, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what we just said.
I got only a 10, not an
Is
10.
Is this disadvantage because we're outside, or because it's dark?
No.
No. Okay, just checking. A perception.
Yep.
Could it be advantage because we're really paying attention?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, goody. A 6.
Oh yes.
By the way, Merla's stats. What? How did you let her get these? These are so bad.
I had nothing to do with it.
She has 3 negatives.
Holy shit.
This is why she needs me to protect her, okay? This is so stressful to be Merla right now.
She's a cleric?
I also have 3 negatives.
No, she's not.
What is she?
She's a warlock.
Oh.
She's a celestial warlock.
Well, that explains it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm texting right now.
What is this?
By the way, still significantly more health than me. Which, as the paladin, insulting.
As you're sitting there keeping watch, Fizz, you feel something touch the back of your neck.
Fizz is just gonna roll a poop check. What do I have to roll to pass a poop check?
By the way, Peter, just reminding you that as long as they're within 30 feet of me, they cannot be surprised. Even if their
when you're
perception
asleep?
Sucks.
Okay,
When you're
I rolled
asleep?
Yeah.
I rolled an 11
I will
on my
get
poop
magically awakened, me and my companions.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah. Well.
They can't tell what's there, right?
I will read it to you. Sorry, to interrupt you, Mario.
That's okay.
It says the magical weapon warns you of danger whilst the weapon is on your person. You have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Okay.
We cannot
Awesome.
be surprised.
Yep. You're not alerted.
Okay. If it's not harmful, then yeah, feel free.
Okay. I rolled an 11 on a Constitution save to see if I crapped myself in fear.
You
Although
did.
technically, as a halfling, I'd get advantage on that, but whatever.
I'm not the kind of DM that has characters do that. So,
No, you're the type
anyways,
of player.
actually, I'm the kind of DM too. So, session 0 was fun in that first episode. All that vomiting and the. Anyways, Merla feels something tug at her ear, and when she turns, there's nothing there.
Don't like that. Not a fan. We're not saying anything. There will be no words.
As you look around into the darkness, the snow drifts are blowing across the campsite. Roll me another perception.
Both of them?
Yep.
That's better. Now I've got a dirty 20.
Oh my god, I'm going up. Nope, 9. She has a negative. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Merla, you hear like and then it's lost in the wind again.
Oh, well, that can't be good.
Fizz. At the sound of the giggling, you look and you see a tiny little humanoid-shaped figure disappear into the darkness. The figure is white and skinny, about 1.5 feet tall, maybe shorter.
Did we? I'm sure I've asked this before. Our telepathic thing, is it a group chat situation, or do we have to talk through Ravati?
Right now you don't have it active because I am on a trance.
So I'm sitting there in my head going, Noah, Ravati, anyone? Hello? But this is all in my head because I refuse to say anything out loud. And just be like, and then I just tap Merla and point in that direction, like, but that's all. She's just watching intently in that direction and doing absolutely. Actually, no, she's silly. I'm going to say that Fizz is going to react and is going to produce flame and throw it in that direction.
Merla got a 9. She's looking in the wrong direction.
There you go. So it doesn't see me producing flame and throwing it at.
Probably hears it, like the whoosh.
Is this disadvantage or a flat roll?
It is a flat roll because I rolled a 10.
Ooh, okay, I've got a chance here. I have gotten a 16.
Ooh. All right. As you hurl it in that direction that you saw the figure, you see this tiny little white humanoid-like shape go and just kind of fall back on its back and then roll over and start crawling away real fast.
Well, it did 7 damage for what it's worth. 7 fire damage.
Dude, you heard it.
I rolled pretty well for a D8. Fizz is freaked out and absolutely right on edge.
You killed it.
Oh, okay. Fizz
It
is then
doesn't
going
crawl
to
away.
Fizz is going to like crawl over there, not walk, but sort of try and be as small as she can, and try and see what the heck it was, and then bring it back to Merla.
You see this really tiny humanoid shape. It's almost looks like it's made of snow. The texture of its skin, the large snowball-like head that's oval shaped. It stands less than 1.5 feet tall. It's lean, a little muscular, and it's dead.
Well, Fizz
Its
is going
limp
to do
form is laying there.
Oh, I was going to say Fizz is doing a medicine check, but rolled a natural 1. So if it wasn't dead, it's probably extra dead now. Brings it over to Merla, and Fizz has actually got some tears on her face that are kind of freezing on her face as she comes over and says, Merla, I killed this thing. What? I don't know what it is, but I killed it.
Does Merla have any idea what this is?
She can roll a history check.
She would love to.
Is that a negative stat?
No, she's proficient.
Yay!
It's a +1.
Wow.
She got a 10. It was almost good, and then it rolled. Nope.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't recognize it, but she can do an Arcana check to see if there's anything magical about it.
You mean if there was?
16.
Was, yeah. Okay, she does detect that it's some sort of elemental life form.
Okay. Oh, gee, Fizz, I don't know what this is, but it's some sort of elemental.
She did a voice, everybody!
You're not supposed to point it out. Peter,
It surprised me.
Now I can't do it again.
Ravani's
There are
reaction for me was
rules.
the best. The eyes went wide first, and then the laugh came.
I hope. Is it gonna have friends that are gonna get angry at us and come for revenge? It was just giggling and I freaked out. I got scared, but I didn't want to hurt it.
Has the giggling
And Fizz
stopped?
Fizz is
Yes.
getting a bit louder at this point, no longer whispering, but doesn't realize that she's getting loud.
Oh, well, now I can't do it because I'm thinking about Peter pointing it out. But, well,
Sorry.
I assume if there's one there's probably more. It's elemental. There's probably lots of them here. I don't know if they go for revenge. I don't know what they are.
I hope it didn't have. What if it had children and it was out trying to get food for its children? And what if it was the last one and I've just ended their species? Like what have I done? I'm a monster.
Captain!
See, Merla would be saying, there.
Yes, I know that, but you're getting loud, and I'm frightened. And also, not Emily. You're muted. Mari.
Captain is like, oh, what is going on?
Yeah, Merla just starts like patting Fizz, like comfortingly, but like also concerned that she's getting louder.
I'm gonna
and
say
if
at this
there
point,
are more out there.
Fizz is actually sobbing rather than talking. She's run out of words and now she's just crying.
What is going on? Did something happen?
Fizz got frightened and killed this thing. It's some sort of elemental, and now she's crying, and I can fix that, but it's a little loud, and I don't know if there's more out there.
Have I ever seen it, Peter?
Give me a history check.
I have been places, supposedly. History. That's a 10.
Oh, we're on fire today.
Woo!
No, you've never.
I don't know what it is, but Fizz, hey. Let me tell you something. I understand you're upset. You killed something when you didn't mean to and you didn't even know what it was. But if it had been bad, you could have saved everyone here. We don't know this place. And maybe pull your punches next time, just in case. You learn from it, and don't worry about it. For now.
It was just a little. It was only a little bit of fire. It was almost more just to scare it.
Have you ever heard of the term warning shot?
Yes. You want me to just miss on purpose next time?
The first shot. If it then comes at you, then hit it.
Okay.
And don't feel bad, because you were doing it to protect everyone else.
Well, I
We
think
can
I might
bury
still
it in
feel
the
bad,
morning.
but
Sure.
I think I need to go to sleep. And ignoring that it's her duty to be on watch, Fizz is just gonna go back into the tent and curl up.
Sniffling.
Yeah, definitely sniffling.
Oh, hi, Fizz. I can't do it either. See, Saint?
Alira is going to go back in and check if Celine is awake, because Celine supposedly only needs 4 hours, right?
Yes, 4 hours.
I will tell you to be like, I'll be like, Celine. Celine?
Yes.
Something happened. Do you mind, are you good?
What? Where's Merla?
Merle's outside. That's why I'm going to ask if you don't mind joining her for the rest of the watch. I'll be joining you in a couple hours.
Okay. Is Fizz crying?
Yeah, I'll handle it. Don't worry.
Okay. I just leave. I don't want to be anywhere near that.
Well, I kind of like just grab you for a second.
Oh.
Something big. Ravati told me there was something big out there that was taken by something even bigger. Just keep an eye out.
Flying?
By the looks of it, yes.
Understood.
I will go into the tent.
As we pass, you just like vaguely hear like maybe it was that owl from earlier. That's it.
And I will sit next to Fizz whilst Fizz is laying down. And I will tell Fizz a little secret. A little story about when Alira had to make a difficult choice and how it impacted everyone around her.
For what it's worth, Fizz's eyes are closed and she's not moving, but she's listening intently, but you don't know that for sure.
And she doesn't go into too much detail, but she kind of tells you how when she was younger, she had to make a choice between saving someone she knew was innocent and potentially getting herself and other people killed. And she made that choice. She doesn't regret it, but people got killed because of her. And that is not... And she said that guilt is bigger than when she had to kill somebody. And that if what Fizz did today was going to end up in any of us getting hurt, it would have been worse. And she kind of like tells you that story and like pats you, and she stays there the entire time till Fizz falls back asleep.
Yeah, Fizz never moves or reacts, but I think she would then feel comforted by having Alira nearby and would then fall asleep.
Yeah, Illyria will just kind of end up falling asleep as well, but like sat down instead of laying down, like just next to Fizz.
Celine, as you go outside, you see a tiny little body still laying in the snow. A white body, gradually sinking into the snow.
She just gives it a kick under the snow to hide it.
Well, I was gonna move it. I am gonna move it. It's not safe to leave that near the camp. Does it have any sort of smell, or does it just smell like snow?
It smells like, yeah, let's say snow.
Okay. Was there like blood from it dying, or was it just okay? Still gonna move it. I'll Merla, keep an eye out for a second. I'm gonna go move this so it's not here in the morning. I'll go a little ways away, not too far, and just try and find like a nice spot to bury it, or let it bury itself, I guess.
Suddenly, a large white shape swoops in and takes Celine.
Bet, come at me. Do it. Punch a dragon.
So you do that, and the following couple of hours pass. The watch is over for Merla, and it's time to wake Alira up.
I assume we don't see anything during the rest of the time.
No.
Okay. Captain. Switch. You're muted.
Oh, well. She's like, oh, okay. I'll be right up. I will just make sure, like, is Merla already back in her tent? Or would...
Now you could probably
No, I
catch her.
probably woke you up before.
Right.
Yeah, so that there's a crossover, not a blanket. You know?
Yeah. So Lyra will just like kind of get up, check that Fizz is asleep, make sure they're covered, and then kind of make her way out. But if Merla and Celine are talking, I'll kind of like stay listening for a bit before showing up.
I don't think so. I think we'd been warned not to because the thing was flying around. I think Merla definitely has an extra coat on that is a size too big for her. But I don't think that they're talking.
Right. I'll be coming out and is there been any more trouble?
I haven't seen anything.
Alright. Thank you. Sorry about that, Merla.
Is Fizz okay? Did you talk to her?
Yeah. It's not easy, but I think she'll be fine.
I'll check on her in the morning. Maybe make her some tea or something.
That'll be lovely. Thanks.
She'll go sleep.
You alright, Celine?
Of course. Nothing's happened. Moved the body. Never smart to leave it, but...
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Haven't seen anything else.
Is the fog still here as thick as it was, Peter?
Yeah. Thicker, actually. And y'all can both roll perception when you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please roll above a 10.
I did!
I am... Okay. Look.
Look. I got an 18. Alira got a look.
Yeah. Do I have any reroll points? I do. No, I've got a glory card. I don't know what it does.
You can use a glory card.
What is it?
A glory card is actually used when your reputation is based.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of
I'll leave it though.
bending it a little bit.
It's okay.
Yeah, I can let you exchange it for a reroll.
Nah, it's fine. I got a 6. I'm looking at Celine, not at the not around.
I'm looking around because I got an 18.
Yeah, you're looking around. I'm looking at you. It's fine. We got this.
All our
Celine,
bases are covered, really.
as you're looking around, nothing attacks, but you do notice after a little while that the body is gone and there are drag marks from something pulling it away. And when you go to look and investigate, you see tiny little footprints dragging it away.
That look like the size of the creature?
About that size of the creature's feet.
Okay. Well, I did figure there would be more of them, but it seems they didn't bother coming closer. Maybe they figured that we were aggressive or something. Or they're planning, but it would be smarter to do it when everyone else is sleeping.
We'll deal with that problem if it ever becomes one.
It's possible they're just playful and it was confused.
No, it's possible.
We don't know what their intelligence might be like.
Yeah. If it ever becomes a problem, we'll just deal with it. Depending on what they're like, we can say it was a mistake and apologize for it. If that doesn't cut it, then we'll deal with the consequences. I'm not upset about it. Had to do harsher things.
Oh. But Fizz is
I understand.
not seasoned.
Yes. Are you?
In some ways.
Sorry about that.
Well, that's why we're looking for Calico, right?
I don't know what he's done to you.
No more than he's done to most others, I assume. Sank a boat, killed some people. Didn't quite finish the job. I'm a very good swimmer.
I
But
can't say the same.
about the boat sinking or the swimming?
The swimming. I survived mostly on luck.
There's something to be said for luck.
Yes. Well, mine was once in a lifetime, I guess. I've used it up.
On the leg? Or on escaping, I suppose.
On escaping, yes. That's why I'm not a fan of going back into the water after losing a leg to it.
Well, was that the water's fault?
It was the things that live in it.
Nature, I suppose.
Can't blame them. If you throw a bleeding person into shark-filled waters, you know what's coming.
Yes. To be fair, I would think I'd have a I was gonna say leg up, but that feels inappropriate. Have a edge, I suppose. Things are Beasts in general, I think, are less likely to try and eat you if they can understand what you're saying, or at least confuses them long enough to wait and give you an escape.
You can just punch them in the nose, too.
I suppose, if necessary. Although I feel that usually works with people, too.
Yes. They're all good people. I kind of feel bad. I'm not the same as the rest of you, I feel.
The crew?
Yeah. Merla is almost annoyingly caring and sweet. Fizz
Yes.
is adorably naive in some of the worst ways sometimes. Ravati is devoted to a fault. And you're too obedient sometimes, I feel.
Well, I'm not a pirate, am I? I'm a sailor. There's a difference.
Yes, but sometimes I wish all of you would call me out on my bullshit. Because I am none of those things.
I wouldn't say it's failed us yet.
Yet, there's a long way to go.
Hmm.
I admire all the qualities. I just envious I don't have them.
I suppose it doesn't mean you can't have them. If you wanted to.
It's been a long time since they've been taken from me. I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
How did Fizz end up with you, anyways? They're clearly not a pirate.
No, they were at Calico's supposed execution.
They what? Oh, they were at?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were at it. And then when we all started running, she started following me for some reason. When she met up with me, Ravati, and our other member, she had said she had had a dream about following me. Said saw me in a dream. I don't know. I believed her, but I was too afraid that if someone that just approached someone like me, saying they're meant to follow them because of a dream, would approach anyone else, they might take advantage.
It is concerning to have something so intangible as a reason. I mean, my reason and your reason are easy. Revenge, retribution, whatever you want to call it. A dream that led to this? That's
I know.
confusing.
I feel like I have to live up to something and I don't even know what that something is. The only thing I've ever had to live up to were debts. And chores, I guess. Now
Memories
I'm suddenly
sometimes.
she shakes her head like.
It's how it goes, I suppose. I mean, when most of your crew, or at least almost half of it, doesn't really know how to sail, it doesn't leave too many other options. We don't really trust the ones that came with the boat. We at least have fought alongside you. We don't really know them.
That's true. But that's what I mean. I sometimes can fall into bad old habits. Call me out. I want to trust you with that, if you don't mind. If there's something you don't approve of, if you think I'm leading us into too much recklessness, that's all I know. So, just call me out on it. I know you care about them.
I can't say that I wouldn't follow you into recklessness as much as anyone else if it's for revenge. But I can say I would never let Merla follow you there.
What
If I
is
think
the deal
another
with you
direction
two,
needs to be going, I'll send her there.
if I may ask?
Ask what?
What is the deal with you two?
Ooh, finally.
Shut up. She's not even here. I dropped my dice in panic.
By the way, Alira is not making eye. She's been kind of looking at Celine whilst this conversation. She immediately stops eye contact. Suddenly, the snow at her feet is very interesting. You know.
We look back and Alira has just made like a little like snow palace to distract herself from this conversation.
Just.
I don't really know. I mean, we met when we were younger, a number of years ago. I crashed. Well, the boat I was on crashed. Everyone was pretty much fine, but I washed up shore farther than the rest, and Merla found me, nursed me back to health. Before she was a doctor, she was still practicing. Brought me to her house with her family, fixed me up. Stayed there for the summer. I mean, it was really the only place I'd ever actually stayed that wasn't on a boat. I was born on a boat, grew up on a boat. But she asked me to stay, and I was going to. And then I didn't. And we had a fight, and I left. I don't know that either of us thought we would see each other again, but then again, I think we both knew we would. She couldn't really write me. She would never know where I would be, and I knew where she was, but didn't write her. Couldn't. But
Wanted to?
yes. At least up until the boat that I was on. Got attacked by Calico, went down. Another crash, another burn, another escape. When I washed up that time, found her again. Like luck or fate or something. And that's when we met all of you as well, I suppose.
I see. Right. Shall we? I'll go set up some things for when everyone wakes up for breakfast.
Okay.
Alira kind of just goes away.
I just go back to watching.
Yeah, Alira just gets out. She's so uncomfortable with the situation. She doesn't know what to say.
You
So she
asked.
leaves. Yeah, I know. She does. But she doesn't mean she knows what to say. So yeah, she kind of just goes and prepares stuff for breakfast for everyone. It's not the best. She's not good at it. It's edible at best.
I vaguely understand that Alira seems uncomfortable, but in no way know why. It's probably just because we're here in this weird place.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
What else could it be?
I don't know. I got a 15. Enough to know something, but not enough to know what.
And as the night passes, you come to realize that it's getting a little less dark, a little easier to see. The fog is still there.
Oh.
So it's always like a twilight feel as far as light sources. But
Oh no, we're in Barovia.
or
Oh God.
Icewind
PTSD.
Dale. And the sun begins to rise in the east. The rays of the sun pass at various intervals through the fog, like as the fog drifts across the land, the tundra, there's the occasional opening so that the sun can shine through, creating a beam of lighter fog in the drifting mist. And everybody begins to wake up. Rivati, you feel something very cold against your cheek.
It's just Parker licking him for no reason.
Rivati, can you hear?
Sorry, yes.
You feel something very cold against your cheek as you open your eyes, and it looks like frozen liquid that your face is laying on. Flat liquid.
Gravity, in that wake up, I was like, better pillows around. I wish this was not the one that I had last night.
It has a pink tint to it.
Oh, I know what it
actually
is.
Purple. I forget, what color is he?
Grabs the flattened substance, ice frozen substance, like, Captain.
Tony is just relaxed into a puddle and froze. So now he's like this sheet of ice. Ooze ice.
Captain, we got our sled.
We got what? Our sled.
We got a sled.
All right, cool.
Tony was very gracious to turn into a sled for us.
Oh. Is he gonna be okay?
Me? I'll be okay. I don't know him. That's a different story.
He's kind of oblong shaped with two eyes, bulbous eyes, just frozen in place at the top. And then enough room to fit probably 3 people on him.
All right. Look at him being useful. When we get back, you'll get special treatment if we survive this.
All right. I'll go scouting again. How is the weather, Peter?
The weather, other than the fog, it's not bad actually. It might even be a degree or 2 warmer. Possibly because
just make
it's
sure you
daytime instead of twilight.
Before you go scouting, everybody.
Say that again?
Just make sure you eat something. You need to be on full strength.
Make sure you have a full marshmallow in your mouth before you give your orders to the next person. And then...
Look, it's 3:30 a.m. I need something to keep me awake, okay? I need sugar.
I saw chocolate-filled marshmallows today.
Dude, yes. Those are so good.
I can't eat them.
Okay, I will eat them for you. I'm not on a diet.
So thoughtful.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'll send you a video of me eating them just for you, Peter. I think that would make you feel better, right?
Sure.
Good, okay.
Now I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight.
Thinking about chocolate-covered marshmallows. Yeah. You know what? There are worse things to cry yourself to sleep over. That's not a bad one, really.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just say that Illyria
Alright.
makes sure Fizz is okay, and Illyria goes to be the one to wake them up.
Yeah, I think Merla's probably awake, checking on her already.
Yeah.
She's an
Fizz,
advertiser.
Fizz, when she gets woken up, just wakes up. Good morning, and is totally happy and not sad at all. You definitely believe it.
Fizz, roll perception, please.
I definitely believe it. Well,
Yeah, you
Merla
definitely
does.
believe it. 12.
You notice that there is a necklace hanging from your neck when you wake up with a little charm on it, but you have no idea where it came from.
Merla, what's this? This isn't mine.
It's not mine?
Is Alira awake?
I assume that's what she comes in.
Yeah, I'll come in. Oh, Fizz, you're up. Are you alright? How you feeling?
I'm okay. What's this?
Do I recognize it, Peter?
Nope. It's just
What
a
the-
tiny little charm on a silver chain, a very thin silver chain.
What
This
is
is
the
going-
charm of?
Does it have a symbol? A shape?
Because the charm has to be of something, right?
It looks like a crystal or something, a bluish crystal.
Oh.
Blue and white swirls in it.
Okay.
Fizz is going to reach down to remove it. And try and remove it and see if it comes off.
It does.
I'm just going to bury this in the snow here because if no one knows where it came from, that seems bad, and I don't like that.
Well, we can see what it is. I can have a look.
Here, it's all yours.
I'll do some detect magic, Peter. Do I see what kind of magic is, if it's magical?
Ooh, I gotta look up what this is. What kind of magic? It is magical. What would I look this up as?
Does it summon something? Does it protect? Does it...
You get the sense that it protects
Okay, abjuration.
in a way. Abjuration, thank you. Remember that.
I will
Think,
pass it back to Fizz.
Think.
It's magical.
Oh, I don't want it. I don't want that.
It's a thing that protects people. Protects you somehow.
No, don't want it.
Are you sure? I don't
It
see
just
anything
appeared.
wrong with it.
It just appeared on me in the middle of the night. That's too weird. I don't want that.
What?
You can you wear it.
What happened? I just
I'd
kind of
ask
stick my head in
Celine.
because it took a minute.
This creepy
What's-
necklace thing was on. I was wearing it when I woke up, and it's not mine, and I didn't put it there.
Magical abjuration.
Oh.
I throw it at Celine. Say, here, you have it.
Fizz. I saw more tracks last night of that creature that you killed. It looks like it did have friends. Maybe this
Oh my
is
God!
their...
They're coming to get me. Why would they want to protect me? It's a trick. Throw it away.
I mean, did you consider it might be their way of forgiving you?
Why would they forgive me? I haven't even said sorry. I haven't even said sorry.
You did last night, quite loudly.
That's not the same.
I don't know, but if they wanted to hurt you and they did leave it, they could have while they were here.
Fizz gets up and tries to push past Celine to try and look for those tracks that she mentioned?
It's not hard. I'm weak.
Well, I'm little. I can move through your space anyway.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I'll just follow because I still have the necklace and I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, apparently.
Do I need to do a check?
They're right. I can just show you.
Okay.
I moved it right there and then the tracks and it was pointed out.
Fizz just starts walking out after the tracks to try and follow them.
Oh, that's probably not okay. I follow.
I start like packing up the camp, taking care of things, and then like so long later, I'm like, what the hell are they?
I feel like Merla would absolutely be walking right with Fizz as well.
Yeah. Maybe a step behind, but yes.
Like Fizz is, with her tiny little legs, is walking with purpose.
Lyra, you have a message in Zoom.
Ominous.
Oh my.
What's Ravati doing when he sees this?
Ravali went on stealth. 16 to stealth, Peter.
Okay.
I see you. Anyways, continue.
Perfect. I'm glad I don't, because I mean, my passive would, but that doesn't matter. Fizz isn't looking. Fizz is only looking at the tracks.
I guess once I'm done packing up everything, I start following where you guys went. I'm kind of a little bit behind. Ravati, did you set up your communication thing?
You hear, I set it up a long time ago, boss.
Right, okay. If you can let Fizz know that it appears to be something to keep them warm. I felt warm while I was holding it. That necklace.
Say that again. I didn't understand what you said, Mariana.
If you can tell Fizz that whatever that necklace is, it seems to be to help keep you warm. It felt warm when I was holding it.
All right. So, hey, Fizz. Fizz.
She says it out loud, though.
I am not besides you. But Fizz, the necklace keeps you warm, too.
It doesn't matter. And she's still walking. She doesn't slow down.
Does she call that out too?
Yep. She's responding out loud.
At the sound of your voice echoing through the more hilly terrain at this point, you hear a cracking noise. Loud, like crack.
Yeah, that makes Fizz stop.
And then it's like a crack continuing to develop. And as you gaze ahead of yourself, you see the ground is cracking before you. And chunks of ice are tumbling into a splash. And that's where we'll end it.
Oh!
Splash!
It's either water
Oh boy.
or worse.
We are the squirrel from Ice Age.
Yeah, we broke the world.
Nut, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Did you get that reference?
Me? Yeah.
Wow.
I love that little squirrel with the acorn. He's so stupid. Obviously, I get it. The stupid squirrel.
Oh, Peter, what a mean spot to end the session.
You're welcome.
Did you in any way see that developing that way?
No.
Me?
I didn't.
Yeah. Like, did you expect Fizz to kill that creature, whatever it was, and then to suddenly be like, okay, I'm marching off after it and nothing's going to stop me?
And none of us tried. We were all just like, I guess we're following Fizz now.
I was actually...
I'm shocked.
I was actually trying to give you a little friend.
It was a Chewinga, wasn't it?
Chewinga, yeah.
I've got a chicken.
Yeah, it was a chewing gum. No, I think Alira wouldn't have stopped Fizz. Alira would have been like, okay, Fizz needs to solve this, like to resolve this. That's fine. And it's not the direction you said, it wasn't that far off where we're going. It's not like the opposite way or anything. So.
Oh, I
Right.
had no idea about that. Fizz was just going.
Yeah, but
Fizz,
I'm telling
Fizz
you
needs
why
to
Alira didn't
apologize.
stop you.
Fair enough.
Because otherwise
Fizz
I would have
needs
just
to
picked you
find.
up. You know, you would be
Yeah,
walking.
I don't know
out
how.
and nope.
I don't know how this crack situation is going to change Fizz's resolve, though. That might change situation a bit.
Maybe. Who knows?
But I guess we'll find out.
I guess Alira was a little bit honest with herself this time. A little bit.
Yeah, this was a session for some things to come out.
Yeah. We found out a little bit about Celine and Merla.
I certainly would have said more if Merla was here.
Yeah. Fair.
But it felt weird to like go into it,
Without her there.
even if she wasn't awake, without her actually here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like this is one Emily's going to have to go back and watch.
Yeah. And I feel like it makes sense that Celine also would like just tell everything straight off.
Yeah, there's definitely a vibe there, for sure.
Yeah.
Even Celine can see that sign.
Whoa.
I know, right?
That's a strong vibe.
Yeah.
Do you know, I thought it funny that Celine was like, oh, I got a 15. It's big enough to realize something's happening, but not big enough to know what it is. I rolled a 9 deception. So,
Look.
you probably saw very longing looks and
It's
sad,
not your
but-
deception, it's my misunderstanding.
Yeah, I know. But anybody
You
else,
see the look, you just don't
anybody
get it.
else would
Yeah.
have picked up on it at that point.
That
Fizz-
look.
Fizz
I think
wouldn't.
she's cold. She's gazing longingly.
Like,
I
I think
do
Fizz has
have
good
some bad
insight,
news,
but
though.
uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry to tell you, you leveled up.
Woo!
I like
All
that
those
Fizz
fights
killed
with
that
me.
thing?
without having to do anything.
You did
Hey,
some
role-
things. You just
role
don't
play is
realize how
important,
much
too.
you did.
Oh boy.
Roleplay is important. You avoided combat,
Like a
actually.
subclass.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was in the. It was in it, wasn't it? It was in the stupid fog.
Yep.
I'll ask the thing I asked Peter privately. Fizz had for some reason expertise on stealth ticked, and I can't see any reason why I might have had that. I don't remember having any items or anything to explain that, so I just unticked it. No one remembers Fizz having expertise in stealth for some reason, do they?
I don't.
Expertise? That's
I
really
don't remember.
specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see anything at all to
Is it not?
suggest I should have
is
that.
it to do with the feat you've taken at level 4?
No, the feat I took was resilient, so that just gives me like one stat and an extra saving throw.
None of your
It
items
seems
are
with,
magical and do anything like that.
I don't think I have any magic items from what I can see in my inventory. I don't remember getting anything particularly, so
Is it not
I
a
don't think
feat
so.
or a feature of your
The druid?
subclass?
No.
No. No, and my halfling race is mark of healing, so I just get some different healing things, but yeah, that's all. So I'm quite certain it's just a mistake. I must have bumped it at some point. So
Is
I-
it not an
I unbumped
Istoria
it.
thing? You know how Peter put on our feats an Istoria feature?
Oh crap, he did too. Oh, I'll go back and check the pin
Huh.
tweets, the pin
You guys
messages
got
to see.
features?
Yeah, so when I go into feats, it says like Istoria half elf. For you it'd be Istoria halfling. See what he's put there. Maybe that's
Yeah.
something from there.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm better at stealth than Ravati.
Elves
You're
got
not.
wings.
Not elves, yeah, but I'm saying Fizz would be a halfling feature of some sort. But hey, I now can shoot twice with my gun, even though he's meant to only shoot once. Yee.
Woo!
So, hey, everybody. We have some games coming up. I believe on the 24th, we have Strixhaven, a magical multiverse. That is DM'd by the great Raza. And that is at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on D&D Play 20. On the 25th, we have Curse of Strahd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's the next night. On the 27th,
A week from now.
no, I canceled next week's Water Heist because I have to drive out of town.
You did too.
So,
but there is some announcements, I guess. After 6 months and a half, Methis is gonna return.
Woo!
Season 2, which is going to be Saving Methis, Adventures in Space. And yes, we now have a date, so mark it in your calendars. The premiere will be the 28th of September.
It's going to be so much better than the original because I'm in it.
It is definitely going to be fun. There's two new characters, 2 new players. And the journey is going to become ever more epic because it will be from levels 8 to 20. So, and it will be in space, and there will be a lot of references, a lot of Easter eggs for everyone who's played anything official, and some older editions too. So there'll definitely be some cool shit coming, and yeah, stay tuned. That will be coming in a month, and there'll be a bunch of surprises. So,
and if you would like to watch the first season, all you gotta do is subscribe to our Twitch, and you have full access to all of our on-demand programming of our past sessions. And Legends of Methis was so good.
30 episodes. It's not that long, and it's a cool little story, and you'll understand why they're in space now, how they got there. So yeah, it'll be fun.
A lot of insanity too.
It's part of it.
Yeah, and one of those players needs to write their backstory. It's me. I haven't written my backstory.
It's okay.
You're the problem, it's you.
It is me. I am the problem.
And we have. Should we announce the Raza thing or hold off on that?
There will be another game coming up, but there's no dates yet. So stay tuned because there will be another high-level campaign coming to be streamed soon.
Session 0 is happening very soon, and then we'll be able to announce more.
Yep.
I say
some of us couldn't join.
Yes.
Yeah.
We rejected Mario. We hate him.
No, I rejected myself because I could definitely not do.
Yeah, that time does not work for you.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. I genuinely thought he would have started by offering the time.
Yeah. It was trying to trick him into joining and then not backing out once he heard the time.
Yeah.
As far as this campaign, Istoria, Legacy of the High Seas, they just went from level 4 to level 5. So how is it that possibly halfway through next session, they could be level 17? How is that possible? Tune in and see. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
I finally got my 3rd level in Paladin. I have the Vengeance now. Yay!
I have the Vengeance. I caught the Vengeance. Careful, people.
I have the Revenge.